Hi viewers, Ronnie here. Today we're going to talk about a South Korean animation movie, The King of Pigs. This is the first time I'm going to review an animation from South Korea. This movie is written and directed by Yoon Sang-ho, the same director who directed the film The Train to Busan. It's his earlier work. This movie is from 2009, 2010. And I was thoroughly enjoyed this movie. To be honest, I was going to say I was blown away by it. So let's start on the plot of the movie. When we started the movie, we saw a guy around 32 years old, named King Woo. He basically murders his wife, plainly murders his wife out of impulse. Um, he meets his friend who has a dark and twisted background as well. He beats his wife on suspect that his wife is having an affair with her boss. So these two friends meet together in a restaurant and they hide their secrets or backgrounds, what they do. Um, Jong-Suk, who is a writer and who beats his wife for suspect that his wife is having an affair with her boss. Um, they start to remember their high school years, and we go back to their high school years in 15 years ago, somewhere in Seoul or some part of South Korea. Uh, and there, in high school, basically, the guys or the boys were treated by their economic status or how much physical power a guy possesses or a boy possesses, and based on that, they were ranked on the top uh, from the bottom. So they were on bottom. They were abused physically, verbally, and they were called. They're basically bullied and as called as a pack of pigs. Uh, Whenever they were referred as pigs, they definitely didn't like the way they were abused and bullied, but nothing they can do about it. They didn't have the firepower in terms of economic status or the physical proneness or the power to fight back to the bullies. And the pack of bullies are known as dogs who'd attack the pigs. So every day the school became nightmare. Every time they had to suffer every minute of it, and it's been horrible. Suddenly, then appears one guy from the pig who resists against the dogs or the bullies, and basically he becomes the power of the pack of pigs who get bullied, and this guy is none other than their lost friend that we are talking about 15 years back. His name is King Chu, and he is very good about his fighting. He fights so well that he is some kind of beast. Um, and he fights back, and he makes very good friends with the other pigs, especially with these two guys. And they plan how to overcome the bully, um, and what happens after. Um, there there's certain things happens, and I'm not going to reveal the detail of it. For that, you have to watch this movie. What this movie does so well is fantastic way of telling the truth and a subtle social commentary that happens I believe in everywhere around the world, especially in South Korea. I think from the personal experience, the director and writer Yoon Sang-ho, he probably suffered or he saw somebody suffering. That's why he came up with this brilliant idea of making this as a movie, and the screenplay and the writing. Some of the dialogues are breathtaking. I mean, I can't stop thinking about some of the dialogues. Something like when Kim Chul is basically briefing his friends that the pigs shouldn't be satisfied by just eating and getting their space on the ground. They should fight back, and that's why he is known as King of the Pig, uh, who fight back against the bully orthodox. Um, this film is very, very violent. Although in animation, it's very violent. It's physically, I mean, it's unreal. The violence is there. There is a very disturbing scene of a cat being murdered, as well as there are other scenes of punching and getting blood out of the high school kids, and it's being portrayed as much real as possible. I believe that has happened, or that is believable level. This entire the screenplay. I have to come back to the screenplay again. The editing and everything looks so good. The film is a gem, and it easily could have been made into a real. I mean, not just animation. In a movie, full-fledged movie. And I saw the budget of the film is $150,000, which is a fraction of what U.S. animation or around the world animation gets budget. It's and still a director came out with such brilliant film and with such brilliant idea and with such brilliant execution. Um, and still there are some flaws, like you can probably tell that there is a millisecond difference on the lips and the dialogues being thrown out, but given the budget, the work he's done, and the quality of his put in, it's been brilliant. It's been eye opening. It's been fantastic, especially the characters. It's so interesting. It's dark, it's twisted, and the way they get into and reveal their own identity as who is real life pig, who is real life dog, and there are lots of things that society needs to ponder about, because of our bullying doesn't just limit inside the school. It's on the political arena, around the world. It can be translated as hugely as it can be, but still on the smaller periphery it fits so well. Um, I can't recommend it highly enough to watch it. I think if you're looking for a very good film that is made based on content, this is one of the finest film you'd find in anywhere. Given the budget and given the hard work that was put in. I am really intrigued to see this director's other work. I've seen his work, such as Train to Busan, obviously. I've already reviewed it. I've seen Seoul Station, which I liked as well. I would love to see his other work, and by having after watching this movie, I'm so ecstatic of finding out his work, and um, is the dark and twisted characters, how they react on certain situations and why they react, and how that their reasoning, and what the goal of the characters and the true arc of the characters. It's something that um, watchable and enjoyable, but it's definitely has huge amount of violence. If you're weak-hearted and you don't like violence, and you're a very animal lover, because there are scenes you might get agitated. Um, you might uh, want to avoid. But in general, in terms of quality, it's been fascinating. And I'm glad to share this movie with you guys. I hope you like it. If you haven't seen it, it's a must watch. And if you have seen it, please share your thoughts with me, and the views. In terms of technical level, I'm not going to go into technical level given the budget this guy was given, but it's been brilliant. And it has a very good critic rating as well all over the world. Um, Given the quality of movie, I'm not going to rate it, and I don't want to rate it. Just want to say it's a very good, damn good movie. Go ahead and watch it. I hope you like this review, and if you really like this review, please stay connected and encourage me to bring such movies forward to you. Thank you.